Do you view money in a negative way? The relationship that you have with money and wealth is what is going to determine what is being shown to you in your life regarding your prosperity, your wealth, your abundance. Money is not real. It is just energy. The energy creates money. As a collective, that's how we decided to have our energy exchange, through money, through this form of exchange. But in reality, not 3D reality, but in truth, it is just energy. And if you associate it in a negative light with a negative energy surrounding it, you are not going to get anything but that back. And that's something that you have to understand if you want to have more wealth and prosperity in your life. Hermione is soaking up this conversation, isn't she? The reason all of these extremely wealthy people continue to experience wealthy realities and experience more wealth coming in and more money flowing in is because their mindset, their state has shifted to a point where they do not ever associate money with anything negative. They don't associate their reality and their life with any form of lack. So they don't see it in any other way. So if you can shift your mindset into being grateful and full of love when it comes towards the energy of money, and treat it as if it's a consciousness and treat it as if it's an energy of its own, then you can start viewing it from a different perspective. Try an exercise where every single time you spend $1 that you say thank you. You say thank you so much, abundance. Just give it a name, give it a consciousness, give it a life of its own. Treat it as if it's something that's there, that's providing for you, like a partner. Create a partnership, create a friendship with the energy of money. And every time you go somewhere, every time you pay a bill, every time you spend $1, every time you do anything with an energy exchange of money, thank it. Treat it like it's your partner. Thank you so much for helping me purchase this, whatever it is. Thank you so much for always being there for me and always, protecting me and having my back. Thank you so much for always making sure that I'm taken care of with whatever I need. I know that I can always count on you, money. I know that I can always count on you, wealth. The energy of money is always with me and always there for me and always standing by my side. Treat it in this way. If you keep doing this and you keep forming that super positive, uplifting relationship with this energy, then this is what is going to feed it to grow into something beautiful, into something that is going to be fulfilling, and it's going to continue to grow and fill up larger and larger and larger parts of your life. I did an entire channel session with Archangel Chamuel the other night, who is my go-to guide, and she explained the energy you feed grows. So imagine if you're feeding this kind of energy in this exchange that is happening all the time, and you're feeding it with love and gratitude all the time, acknowledging it all the time that it's there in a positive, loving way, then what else could it do except for grow and become more and more and more abundant in your life, right? You're not looking at it from a negative viewpoint anymore. You're not, cursing it and saying that it's evil and saying that it's horrible and that you don't have any of it and that you wish you had more and that you hate everyone who has all of this wealth. That is making it smaller and smaller and smaller. You can't grow something positive if you're only growing it in a negative way. It's only going to continue to grow in a negative way. So the lack of it is going to be larger and larger and larger. The more you view it in that perspective of lack and negativity, that energy is going to grow into more lack and negativity. So why not just shift your perspective on money and form a partnership and a relationship with it and thank it and love it and just give it like energy of love so that it can grow and become more and more apparent and abundant in your life. It is the way to manifest, to create more of that. It is a great way to create because you're just acknowledging energy as its own consciousness, and you're feeding it your love and your positivity. And if Archangel Chamuel tells me that that is a beautiful, great way to create and manifest, I'm going to take that seriously. So if you want more wealth and more prosperity and more abundance in your life, stop looking at it in a negative way. Stop feeding it negativity, because that's all it's going to do, and it's going to grow in the opposite way. Feed it love, feed it gratitude every single day, every time you spend anything, every time you pay for anything. Thank it and say, I'm so happy that you're always here in my life and that I'm never in lack. Try this and let me know how it's going for you. Love you. Oh, and Hermione says she loves you too. Night night.